Hello folks, Sam Owens here, and I've got a product for the yard. If you don't have a sprinkler system where you have maybe at least two zones that you can turn on and off and program, well, you might be interested in this irrigation timer. And you have two zones, two hoses that you can attach to this, and then you attach the main connection to a water faucet in the location close to where the two zones are going to be. And you can program this for the whole week to come on and off at various times in different zones. So it's really possibly a couple of these. You could have your own irrigation system as easy as that, and not have to worry about hand watering. And you can set up a whole week's scheduled watering time. So it's going to be really great. I'm going to demonstrate how to set the timer up and put it into use, and we'll see a demonstration here toward the end. But let's look at what we get. You get the timer unit right here, and along with it you get adapters. Some people have hoses with quick connect. Well, this is a quick connect hose adapter that you could put on the end. If you don't have quick adapters, you can just screw a regular hose connector on here on each one. So a lot of people, that might be an option. For the people with the quick connect, you've got something here that you can add to take one hose down, and you can change hoses around as you want quickly. Okay, so you get two of those. You get a dual water timer user manual, and this is going to be very valuable in setting up the timer and the zones and everything. First thing you have to do in here is go over and put batteries in it. Takes 4 AA batteries, and they're showing exactly how to place it in there. This is a IP55 waterproof system, and the battery case is also waterproof. You have 2 ears here, and you have a place to stick your thumb and finger in there and squeeze, and then just pull out, and there's a rubber gasket around it. So you always want to put this back in place, and I think everybody is familiar with putting batteries in. You put them in the proper way, and they're indicated there, and then place your cover back in place and making sure that it snaps in, and now it's all sealed and rain is not going to hurt it. Now the next thing is you just run through this little booklet, and briefly I'm going to tell you what you're going to get. One is set time. Okay, I'm going to see if we can do this, show you the setup of this irrigation timer. And we're going to look through the preliminaries. The first step is setting up the clock. You have to have a good starting clock, and step 1 tells you about it, and it tells you to hit the set key, and it'll go to set time or set clock. It's blinking for the hour of 12. If I want to go up, I can go up or go down right there with those buttons. When it's good, I go OK. And this is the correct time right now. And now I'm going to go OK again. And then I have to look down at the day of the week. And this is Saturday here. So now it's blinking down at the bottom, Sunday, Monday, and to get to Saturday, I keep clicking positive, the positive signal, and then we go down and Saturday, and now I hit select, and you can always tell what is what is selected in the days is by brackets around it. Now it says the start time. We're in program 1, and it defaults to start to program 1. If I want to go to 2, I can press it. I've already got our demonstration set up for 1300 hours, which is 1 o'clock. This is a 2400 hour clock. And then program 3, there is no program 3. Everything is vacant. If we have time, we're going to try and set one up manually. Okay, now this is the start time for program 1, and I even wrote out a program here. Program 1 starts Saturday, and I laid out all the times and zone 1 and 2. You have zone 1 here, 2 here. Okay, when it goes out, you only get about 5 seconds, and you can always click on. Now it's clicking that I can go up with the time. I want a zone, and that's zone 2. I can select zone 1 or 2. Notice I have zone 1 set at 7 o'clock. So at 7 a.m. this one is going to come on. And then zone 2, let me push it again. Zone 2, this one's going to come on at 7:30. I don't have them going both at the same time. It'd be less water. So you want to stagger the time. When everything is okay with that, just do okay, okay, and then you do set, and that saves that. And we're still in program 1. And now how long? We want it for 30 minutes. It's blinking for the hour. If I wanted, I could put an hour in there, an hour and 30. To take it out, I do that. Now, once you don't want any hours, you go okay, and it moves to the minutes. So okay is the way you get from one segment to the other. This is how you make the adjustment. 29 minutes of water on for zone 1. Now, let's say if I want zone 1 is an area I don't really need as much water, maybe I only want 20 minutes on that. Well, if that's the case, zone 1, 20 minutes, okay. Now, I would do set, and I'll go to the next. In other words, it says how often. Okay, now here is a way, there's 2 methods. There's individual days. You can select Sunday through Saturday, but if you keep going, now it's on Saturday, I could go down and select Friday, Thursday, any one of those days. But if you keep going past Saturday, it'll go into the second one, which is every day, or every second day, every third, all the way up to every 7th day you could do. Now, I have mine set at 2, and that's what I want. That's zone 1, and zone 2 will be, actually I have it, let's see. Oh, I had it going for Saturday. No, actually Monday. I changed it on program 1. So you can do each one however you want it. So I'm gonna move this up to every second day, and then go enter. Okay, and now it's on auto, and now it goes to the next zone, which is 2. It showed. Okay, now I'm going to keep on going and go back up, and now we're going to look at program number 2. So I go to this point. Program 1 comes on at 7. Program 2 comes on at 1. And zone, now when I push zone, you're going to see that it's going to click back to 1. This is what I don't particularly like about this, but that's the way it goes. So I'm in zone 1. I want to see zone 2, but I can go over here maybe and whoop, no, we'll have to go back around. That's why this is hard to show you. Okay, zone 2, or zone 1, program 2. I'm going to go to, I want to go to zone 2, so here's my zone button. Now when I go to zone 2, it goes back to program 1, so I have to select program 2, and now I can see my zone 2 is right there. Is at 1:30, it cranks up, this one. So this is at 1, this is at 1:30. On program 2, if I have that one selected, and if I set it, and that's the one I'm going to set, and it's going to be for 20 minutes, but I don't want, that's on 1, program 1. This is where it's very confusing. If you're not careful, you'll change the wrong one. So you always got to look at P1. I want P2. P2 is 2 minutes on zone 1, and now zone 2, I have to go back. Zone 2 is 2 minutes. 1 and 2, 4-hour demonstration to show them how it works. As you see, it would take too long to go through showing you how to program, but I did show you how to modify it. If you wanted only 1 minute, what you would do on this one, zone 2, program 2, you go okay, okay, and now you could change this to 1 minute and okay. And then go set, and you can go on around, and we can do the other time for 1 minute, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to program right here, program 2. Okay, and I want zone 2. Program 2 is 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to go back to zone 1. Okay, it's in program 1. I want to go to 2. I want to change that one to 1 minute. So the way I do it is go okay, and now I go down 1, and then I do a okay, and now I can do the set, and I'm out of it, and go to auto, and then I select program 2, and I've selected program 2, and it at the various times, 1 o'clock and 1:30, it's going to come on for 1 minute. So we're going to go out to my hose bib, connect this up, and be ready. Right now, it's 12:25, so we've got 30 minutes to get started. I may change the time on zone 2 to 13:02. Yes, let's do that, so we don't have to wait 30 minutes. So I just go set and go back around and go back to the how long. Whoop. Okay, right here. Oh, I want to go to the time. I'm sorry. I got to start time. Right there is a start time, and I want program 2. Okay, I want zone 2 to go at 13:02. So right there, then it went to program 1. We got to go to 2, and now I'm going to do okay because 1300 is what I want, but I'm going to go back down to 102, which we won't have to wait very long to see these watering systems go. And now I go okay, and then set, and I go down to auto, and now we want to program 02. There you go. Next is program 2 for 1 minute, and it's going to start at 1 o'clock. We'll be ready. We'll be out at the hose bib at that time. And there is my timing that I did on this particular one. This is what we're doing on this, but I changed it a little bit. Okay, folks, I've got her. The water is turned on, and I don't know what it was. It was locked in manual, and I had to go through and set it up for manual to shut off in 1 minute. And now all water, blue is zone 1 and white is zone 2. There goes 1. That's number 1. And it's going for a minute, 50 seconds. Okay, now this is going to cut off in a minute, and then zone 2 is going to turn on, and white is zone 2. So you can see how this would go for 30 minutes, like I have it on program 1. This is program 2 for the test. And this is zone 1, zone 2, there. Now we should have zone 2. I don't know why. Oh, it's going to come on at 1:01. Let's see. It's only 1, so it's going to come on a little bit later. There it is. Hot dog. Yep. It's close to, the timing's working. So now you get to see how that is going to work. Zone 1 and zone 2, you can have them to come on at different times or the same time. It should, 50 seconds to a minute, it should turn off. There we go. We're going to see what you get when you have 2 programs timed. Okay, this is program 2. Program 1 is active right now. It's 7:27, and at 7:30 it's supposed to go on. 7:30, program 1, zone 2, and it's going to come on in just a few minutes. Now notice also program 2 is going to come on at 1 o'clock, and 7:30 is coming up. So I wanted you to see how this is what next is program 2. Right now, zone 2, this is zone 2, and it's going to come on at 7:30, and that one's this. I saw this one come on, but I didn't have time to video it. At 7 o'clock it came on for 20 minutes. And okay, and so whatever programs you have, they're going to go through their operation. If you don't, okay, 7:30, it's 7:29. Now you'll see a water drop form right up there when it's active. And this one will open up at 7:30. No water is flowing, both are shut off right at this moment. It only stays active on the screen for a short period of time. And then there, it just activated right here. Water is flowing right now, and it'll flow for 29 minutes. I wanted you to see how the program works. And it's in auto. If I move set to off, it would shut off. But now this is going to time down. I'll let you see it go down to 28, and then finally when it gets to 0, it will shut zone 2 off, and then it'll go into timing for program 2 at 1 o'clock. Zone 1 will come on. At 1:01, zone 2 will come on, and this one would go off obviously after 1 minute. Folks, that's it. We'll see this go to 28, and we know that we're going to be good. So this is going to work. It's just you have to give some thought when you're programming it. And I would suggest writing your program out and then go through and set the values one at a time. And you're not required to have a program 2 and 3. That's only if you want to change or give yourself more watering capability during the day. You can have 3 programs. Okay, 28, it's doing it. Just wanted to show you, I hit the set button to turn it off. Now the water, all water is shut off. So you can manually, if you decided, hey, I don't want it to go off today, then you can go back around and you could set it back into auto and it should continue on. We'll see. Nope. Once you shut it off and it's past the start point, then it's going to do only the next one, program 2. See, we're past the start of that. So there you go. So you could bypass a zone or a program by moving it to off, and then it would go to the next one. So you got a lot of controls. Okay.